It's the Brooke or That Gratitude Guy. All right, today's gratitude topic, taking a compliment. So the other day I'm in a Starbucks and I walk up to the barista and I'm getting a coffee. And I looked at her and I thought, gosh, what incredible eyes she had. Big, round, sort of brownish eyes. And I said, gosh, what beautiful eyes you have. She goes, thank you. And I said, are they kind of brown, green, hazel, what have you? And she goes, yeah. And I said, gosh, they're really pretty. And she just kind of didn't really say much. And I got my coffee. And so as I was getting the coffee, she comes back with a cup of coffee. And I said, of course, I imagine you probably hear that a lot. And she goes, unfortunately. And it just struck me. I went, unfortunately, what is it with us and taking compliments? And at some point she said, thank you, that was very nice, but she seemed very awkward. And I started thinking it's probably because we don't give enough compliments. And then what's so interesting about it, people are critical and they don't say all the good things, they always say what's bad, so we don't compliment people enough. And what I always found so interesting is then you get a compliment and somebody discounts it. And it's just amazing. Gosh, I really like your hair. Oh, this is a bad hair day. You know, gosh, that's a lovely sweater. This sweater? Oh, I got it off from the dump at St. Vincent or Goodwill. I think my mother, who was a huge influence on my life, always told me there's two ways to take a compliment. Thank you, or thank you, that's nice of you to say. And it's so interesting because when somebody, the reason I want you to think about this today and be so grateful is because so often it seems people want to talk about themselves. I was talking to a person the other day and they walked up and they were talking to another person. The one person says, gosh, I just got back from this trip to Hawaii. And the other guy goes, oh, Hawaii, yeah, we've been there 10 times. We went there. And he goes on this 10-minute deal about when he was in Hawaii and all the things they did. And I wanted to stop him and go, we're not talking about you. We're talking about him. You asked him where he took his trip. So when people think outside of the box, think outside of themselves and give you a compliment, take it. And as my mom said, say thank you or thank you. That's nice of you to say. That's the message for today. Have a grateful day. Oh, and by the way, if you want to get a notice about the an email from YouTube that there's another video on the way, just hit subscribe up top. That's it. Have a grateful day. We'll see you tomorrow.